Yo, this is Low B in LA with mixedrevolution.com.
All right, we're here at the bass sessions, and we're with Hollertronix Beetch. Your bass sessions, how does it feel to be here working with Craze?
Craze asked me to do it a couple months ago. We were in Australia. I was DJing for MIA at the Parklife Festival. He was doing his thing, so we were hanging out a lot, and we talked, and then he hollered at me about a month ago to do this party. It sounded good. It sounded like something a little different than what I'm usually doing. So I was definitely hyped to do it.
One of the first questions we should be asking you is, how did you get into this whole DJing thing and the production side? Like, what?
I guess in the mid-'90s, early '90s, started buying turntables and vinyl. This is when I was still in high school. Just really into hip-hop, like a lot of people then. Started making mixtapes, doing local parties. Then around the late '90s, got out more, started DJing clubs. Still mostly in the hip-hop world. And then around 2001, 2002, I started getting kind of tired of the hip-hop world and started branching out into different like indie rock scenes and the electro scene and everything. And just in Philly, I was just doing my thing there and started throwing parties where I was combining all these different types of genres, and then all different groups of people started coming out, and then it kind of started this whole new thing that you weren't really seeing a lot of then, and now it's become kind of standard. And then from then on, we made the mixtape with Diplo, and that kind of caught on, and so we started traveling and just kind of spreading the same type of vibe throughout the whole country, world. And as far as
you just mentioned that you got back from Australia on tour with MIA. How long did that go on for, and how was that like? What was that like?
We started off in the summer doing festivals, went to Australia, Japan, came back and did North America, and it spread out for a good 3 or 4 months. But it was really cool just to be a part of a show every night that would sell out and kids would be so nuts for, and it was really good for me because I've never been in that big venues on that consistently, that sold out with that crazy reaction every night. It was really good for me to just see that, and then just as far as getting on the mic and playing records to a crowd like that, it was like kind of a new kind of high to get from DJing that I never got before. It was just a great experience all around.
The Low B forums, that's you?
Yeah.
That's your, okay, yeah, so I'm always on, okay.
It's a real valuable resource in a lot of ways because you have a lot of really interesting people up there and access to pick a lot of interesting people's brains, but at the same time there's like a heavy fan mindset on there that can be kind of just equally as entertaining.
So what do you got going on, and what's the new stuff that you have that's coming out for this year, like that you can talk about?
It's kind of vague, but just working on a lot of remixes, and a lot of it is just trying to find what I want to do and just find new sounds and push them, and try and figure out what's next and try and create what's next instead of kind of just following what's already going on, because I feel like that was years ago for me. So
where do we go from here? What should we do? Anything else? I'm just trying to think of is there anything that you want to, is there anything you guys need for footage wise right now at all? Anything you want? Because I can just give it to you later on, send it to you on